All right, we are live. We don't have any viewers yet, so there's no pressure.
No pressure, easy.
No pressure.
Easy peasy.
So, yeah. Oh, it might help if we dropped it into the comment section of HeadFi. So let's do that real quick while we're waiting for people.
Yeah.
How you been, brother? It was good to see you last night.
Dude, yeah, it was great catching up actually. It was
I feel like every time we see each other a couple times a year. Like
Yeah.
you'll come up and visit Reno sometimes.
my wife's gonna be in Reno soon, so she's
Dude,
doing
we have to hang
they're building
out
a
then.
data center down there, so I'll have to.
We have to hang out then. All right, let's look at. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna find CanJam SoCal impressions.
All right.
Jam SoCal impressions 2025.
Taking pictures of the pictures.
Where is it? This is it. The discovery thread. The discovery. Wait, that's not it.
all the fun stuff?
How about
Yeah, CanJam. Different
CanJam?
vibe this year.
Yeah, it is a little different. There's different vendors here than
Yeah,
past
different
years,
vendors.
and some that we haven't seen
Yeah.
that aren't here.
And there's some that usually are here aren't here. There's a bunch that are like, I'm looking around. It's like there's a bunch, definitely a lot of IEMs again. I think it's
Yeah.
always been like Meze's got a nice little booth.
Mezzi's been coming with a fire, all
Yeah.
kinds of new headphones.
And then just a bunch of new ones too. Like I think Fozzy Audio's here. I don't remember them being here last year. Maybe they did. They were a smaller booth, but
Well, it looks like there's not an impression. Ah, here it is. Yeah, son. Boom. Everybody's gonna go back and watch this and be like, what are Tyler and Marcello talking about for this? You know, hey, we're just going with the flow.
we're just playing. We're
First-
just having fun.
First stream of the weekend, so we just got to we're getting our vibe on. What do you mean I must be logged in? I was logged in. My goodness.
Back at it. Yeah, I was here late last night. After I got off chatting with you, I went back, helped ZMF set up some more, and then we went and grabbed some burgers. And
Where'd you guys get burgers at?
That's In-N-Out, classic. And then Zach dropped me off at my hotel, and it was like midnight. So it was just like, and woke up at 6 this morning.
Hey,
like,
we got a viewer. So hey,
hey, viewer.
we got booted out of actually booted out of HeadFi again. Can you do me a favor, whoever our wonderful, lovely viewer is?
It's Jason.
Yeah, probably. Can you drop the link to this video into the chat until I can get re-accessed into HeadFi, because
They keep relogging.
I
out.
love
It's
how
weird.
HeadFi just logs you out, even though I clicked trust this device for 30 days and it just booted me
Yeah,
out
right,
again,
instantly.
like 5 minutes
I know,
ago.
I saw you were logged in. It's like, that's right before we
Yeah,
started.
it's very odd. I don't quite understand it, but whatever.
Technology.
I guess I can do this too. I'll just drop it in the chat and go boom. So if somebody can share this, what I just sent right there into the chat, there we are, right here. That's where we're going to be live for this video. So it looks like we got 4 viewers now. So calling all viewers, we need your assistance. Please take this link and please drop it into HeadFi Impressions 2025 for CanJam. Be much appreciated. Anyways, all right. So thank you, anybody that could do that for us and help us out, because we got logged out of HeadFi and it is not letting me back in for whatever reason. So it would be a great help. All right, buddy. So now let's get down to business. What do you got over there first? Let's check out this camera. Before we start talking about
audio.
HeadFi, let's talk about
I
what
got
this
a new,
sweet little camera is over in
new
Lens.
camera, Lumix S12 for video. That's what memories
Great
I got
video
it for.
camera, yeah.
And then I was actually talking to Justin from Amps and Sound, and he lent me his. I created a monster with Justin a little bit. He got into cameras.
He's got
I've been
a
helping
real
him.
problem now.
Yeah, so he's been getting way deep into cameras, and so but he got a Pentax film camera, and then he got this lens, and he got an adapter for it. So it's this old Pentax lens, manual focus, that I've adapted, or he adapted to an L mount, and so it's pretty dope. So usually I shoot Leica for photography, but like
For video,
the
this is-
Lumix is my new thing. But I've been shooting photos with this just around the convention here, and it's been, dude. I got a picture of you. It's like, oh my god, like you have to.
Oh, from when I was sitting here.
You're just sitting here, yeah.
Well,
and
this light too.
That
is
light,
nice.
and it was just like it was wild, man. Like some of the.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Right? Look at the.
Oh
look
yeah.
At that.
Yeah.
Look at the detail.
Yeah, that's
man.
pretty damn. My beard. That's a lot of gray. That's a lot of
I
gray.
think I have you beat a little bit.
We got a lot of gray in the beard. We're getting older.
Yeah, right.
So, what are you most excited about audio wise that you saw? Or I mean, obviously ZMF. We know
ZMF, yeah.
ZMF is
the Ori
awesome.
3.0. I got a demo unit for that at home, and definitely unplugged. I'm an unplugger. ZMF unplugged. But that's probably the one that I like the most. But I already had it at home for demo
Right.
unit. But so that one I'd say for most people coming, I think that's a good highlight one. If you can find the ETA guys, they actually have the prototype of their purple headphone that's coming out, which is like a new technology for not new, but it's like an older, but it's the first time used in headphones magnet system.
Okay.
And so that one is really cool. It's like a kind of a flagship for them, which normally they do like things like the
Was it in a prototype phase last year?
You did it last year,
because I remember
and so
talking with them a little
they've
bit.
exponentially made it better, and it's they're polishing it up, making it less, just polishing it up like crazy. And so that's a cool one if you can find those guys. I think actually I see Tommy over there now, walking around. But
Nice. Maybe I'll have to get him on later to talk about it.
Yeah, he's got a really dope purple case. I'm a purple guy, so I instantly.
Me too. I love purple and green and black are my favorite colors.
The Hi-Fi for All Dahlia. That was last year, the first time they had it, and so that's actually one of my most used headphones at home right now.
Nice.
Because it's so light. And I use it for video games a lot. So I'm playing video games, or I'm at editing photos or editing video.
Right.
It's just because it's just easy access and it's light, and I don't have to think about it. And it sounds fantastic. It's kind of like, my opinion, like a much better, more solid sounding like HD800. If I was to compare it, it would be like a really good sounding HD800 without having to have it be paired or modded.
Yeah, because you got to do a lot of work with the HD800 to get it to sound. Well, some people don't, but for my preferences and your preferences, we got to do some work.
Preferences aligned.
It's always about preference. So if you love it as it is, we love you. It's all good.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Everyone has their own unique.
Everyone's got their own
style,
thing.
likes, dislikes. The Yamaha.
Yes.
The new Yamahas look really cool.
Two new Yamahas coming out. We'll get with them. Probably speak with them either later this afternoon today or tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, there's the one I just dropped a video for that on our YouTube. I really love the open back, the YH4000.
Yeah.
So I own the 5000 SE. However, like I was telling you yesterday, I really maybe only primarily use it for like classical, jazz, really well recorded orchestral music. It has to be well recorded, or like electronic instrumental or electronic without ton of vocals, because it just got a little bit of that treble, like kind of like an HD800 sort of.
Because most classical or jazz, a lot of the classical jazz stuff is recorded at a lower, lower quality. Like it doesn't have the loudness force factor, right?
Yeah.
So it tends to be a little bit lower volume recorded, kind of thing. And then I was gonna say, it seems like most flagship stuff, these in general,
it's more hi-fi sounding.
It's more hi-fi sounding, but it's also it tends to lean into that realm of it's usually brighter. You almost need to have this.
I had this realization about that, which I'm glad you brought this up, because in reality, the YH4000 is $2,500. The flagship is basically $5,000. Now, a big part of that is there's a lot of accessories. Just in cables alone, it's $1,100 included. Really nice, weave, silver plated.
It's a premium.
It's a premium package, yeah. So that's part of it. But let's say you don't need all that, and you don't want a sound that is kind of more that hi-fi sound that has a bit more treble than maybe you want for rock music or metal or alternative or some pop or hard rock or whatever. Well, then for half the price, you can get into a freaking awesome headphone, very comfortable, the same driver, same engineered. Everything is basically the same, with a few changes inside to change up the sound to make it more, I think, universally lovable for rock, pop, metal, hard rock, alternative. Yeah. It won't be so much if you're trying to listen to metal and there's too much treble. It's a little rough. Yeah, it's a little rough.
Those hi-hats hit. Or
you're like, okay, that's all I hear. So I think that's probably the thing I'm most excited about this year, just because I got to play around and listen to pre-production models and really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
It's funny. We were talking this morning. We went and grabbed coffee real quick, and it was a group of the Bay Area guys. I chat with them and stuff. But they were talking. We were kind of discussing in general how there's that flagship, right? There's always like I think Josh Valor brought it up at one point. Some other I've always heard this too. Is like you have that flagship product that you're not necessarily intending to sell a ton of, right?
Yes.
But then the thing you're aiming at is then you created this flagship thing that's cost a lot of money because it does. You're putting all this effort, but then you have the product right below it or
and you get trickle down.
The trickle down, where it's like okay, but that's the one that you actually are like aiming to be
sell
the
more
thing
of.
that, like the actual the thing that most people would be attainable.
And but that's cool because like if you don't want that hi-fi top level, you might be and that saves you in some cases a lot of money, and you get a lot of the same technology, maybe with just some different stuff, you know. So if you guys have questions too, you can drop them in the chat at any point in time, like right here. This person, Isan, looks like you're excited and waiting for the Crin ear mention. I don't know. I don't know much about the Crin ears, but to be honest with you, I'm not a big IEM guy. Like that's just not my jam. Not to say we don't talk about IEMs on this channel because we do, but personally, I get more excited about the headphones than I do.
It's funny. Like I know we talked about this a little last night. I love headphones. It's very intimate. Like I love how like you have this. You can be very closed and intimate and stuff. But majority of my listening at home when I'm not doing like the YouTube stuff or whatever is generally with speakers.
Speakers.
Yeah,
oh my god, I love my speakers.
Yeah, like
I have speakers in every room of my house. So I mean, different setup. Like music has to travel along with me. But I mean, not everybody can do that, right? Because
and that's
sometimes you live in apartments, and then headphones are just so fantastic for that. Or if you got young kids, like when our daughters were super young, and we had to like keep the volume low. I mean, headphones is where it's at.
And then like what I was saying too before, like for like a lot of people game. I'm a big gamer.
Oh yeah, gaming.
And so like for me, headphones are where the gaming really kicks in too. Like so I use, like I said, I use the Dolly all the time, like constantly for gaming all the time. So like that's definitely a big one too for me.
Yeah, gaming unless so like I don't do a ton of gaming, but I used to when I was younger. Now it's just I don't have as much time, but I love gaming on like my surround sound.
Yes,
like dude, it's like Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Yotai comes out next month.
I know.
I'm so excited.
That is what I get excited for that game because I just love that kind of world and that type of game.
And make sure you put the Kurosawa it's so sick.
And it sounds so trippy on surround sound. So if you got a surround sound system, that's super trippy. But and sometimes you can't be playing it on that, so then you plug it in. You have headphones, and then depending on those headphones and the signature does, you get similar experience, just a little more intimate. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, sorry, I don't know too much about those Crin ears.
I saw his booth. Like
I did see Crin walking around somewhere yesterday, so I think he's here. That's somewhere on the floor. But so maybe we'll see. Maybe we can get him on. I don't know. Maybe we can get him on to talk with us. I don't know. So what else?
Let's see.
We got the new hi-fi rows at the source, which is pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm going to be able to. I mean, it's got this giant display, and it's all color. It looks sick. And so I'm going to take that back home with me and review that the next few weeks, and I'm excited about that.
I've been digging on stuff like that. Google streamers. Like for as far as like aesthetically pleasing things too, right? Like I'm really leaning more and more because everything's so good now.
And it's nice to see the album artwork. Like, I don't know, maybe this is like the record collector of me, but I'd love to see the album artwork like on a big digital display while I'm listening to it. That's kind of cool.
Wow, there's this guy out of the Bay Area, and he created these LED. Like those picture box like LED things. Almost like, remember like as a kid we had those the peg things. It almost has that vibe to it, but it literally takes you plug it into your system or your Wi-Fi to it, and it'll display this album on a picture display.
Dude.
You can put like.
You need to send me a link to that.
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
That's something I'd like to add to my room.
Yeah, it's a dope little it's an.
And it's like a projection almost?
8-bit. No, it's an 8-bit. It's like an 8.
Oh, like a screen.
It's an actual screen.
Okay, yeah.
You're just seeing like those. You see them all the time on like the Amazon or whatever. Like they're just like it's just a straight up screen, but it's like a pixelated screen. So it has like this really cool like.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's dope. It's a really cool.
Like an 80s vibe almost to it.
Yeah. And it has he does like a wood frame for it and stuff, and yeah, it's sick.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. What else? I see Orbis Acoustics over there.
Orbis
we got Final Audio up in the house. Who else we got? We got shit.
Shit.
I don't care. We can say shit audio. I mean, whatever. As long as we're not dropping the F-bomb. But shit audio is here.
There's a bunch of new vendors. There's a bunch of new.
SoCal here?
I
I haven't seen SoCal.
I didn't see SoCal. They don't have their big booth.
Maybe,
like
yeah, they don't have the giant booth this
and
year,
then,
but maybe they're here. We got Meze right next to us.
Meze's right
Dude,
here.
Meze's been dropping some fire for new headphones.
Yeah, I
so.
just did the 109 Pro, or they had 109 Silva. Or
105 Silva, yep.
Rain.
Yep. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It was
Yeah.
very mid-centric, and I thought it was really enjoyable. And I think it's wild that it fits so perfectly between the 109 Pro and the 105 Air.
Yeah, yep.
And
I
it's just
agree.
like it's funny how each of them had their it's almost funny how, at least in my opinion, like the AR was like more of that low end fun, but it's on the low side.
Bassy.
And then
It's a bassy boy. It's a bassy boy.
and then you had the Silva, which is like in the middle, and it was very mid-centric to me.
Yeah.
And then you have the 109 Pro, which in my opinion is a little bit on the brighter side.
It's
It's on
kind of
the high
back to
end.
our original conversation. Like the highest level of the like series is the
brighter,
more
the
brighter,
more-
or more treble focus, I guess. But yeah, I agree. I 100%. I like the 105 Silva, 105 Air more than I like the 109 Pro. But that's just my preference.
Yeah.
But I mean, the 109 Pro is a great headphone. It's just I just kind of like the other two better.
Well, and I really love the 105 AR's aesthetic too. That black
So
on black
beautiful.
with like
So beautiful.
the spider web, the spider webby hole things, and like unless you have like what's that phobia of holes, like
Tryptophobia? Yeah.
then you might have a problem. But
My ex-wife has that. So.
oh wow.
Yeah, and I know a couple of people that do, and it's like a real thing.
real
They
thing.
can't even look at it. They're like, oh.
Let's start getting that.
Yep. I don't have that. I don't like spiders, man. Oh, man.
I mean, I'm okay with them, but I don't want them crawling on
Have
me.
you ever seen a spider give birth to hundreds of babies in
as a
front of you?
kid-
That just happened like a week ago, and I was like, ugh.
Dude, no joke, dude. I remember as a kid, I have a very core memory as a kid in middle school, and it was the first day back. We all go into the classroom, and this girl next to me, she sits down, and then also she starts just screaming, right? And you look over, and you just see thousands and thousands of little baby spiders
That's
just
gross.
dropping to the floor
Yeah,
and
that's gross.
spreading. Like it looks like something out of like a horror movie, dude.
It's
and
very
she's like
gross.
getting covered in them, and I remember just everyone just like,
Oh, yeah, because when they give birth, they just spread. It's
like,
crazy.
thousands
It's like
of
something
them.
out of the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like, you remember those
Yeah.
little like things? Yeah, it's like out of the Matrix.
I remember that. I remember. Speaking of arachnophobia, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. So this is a hi-fi live stream, but we are just kind of
This is the first one, just kind of getting prepped,
shooting the shit audio, if you know what I mean. Just having some fun, kicking the whole thing off for the weekend. But what we're going to be doing here at the Source AV Design Group's YouTube channel is all weekend long. Saturday and Sunday we'll be live streaming. We'll be sitting down with some of our favorite friends and HeadFi, CanJam visitors, as well as different manufacturers, some that we have a partnership with at the Source and some that we don't. Even if we don't sell the products, we like to get people on just to talk about new products, what's coming, and just all HeadFi related stuff and having fun. And then we'll be taking questions. If you post them up in the chat, we'll add your questions to the chat so you guys can be a part of this and just try to make it a general fun weekend for everybody, especially for the people out there that can't make it to Los Angeles or any CanJam, and they want to hear about what's going down. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Sennheiser's got a pretty good presence here this year.
I heard a rumor that it's not here, I don't think, but there's a rumor going around that they're coming out with an HD 900.
I saw that rumor too, but there's no actual
Nothing here.
facts yet.
Nothing facts yet.
And the weird thing is now with artificial intelligence image
knows
generation,
what's gonna happen.
you just don't know what is new. Like the new Canon that just dropped, the C50.
yeah.
Like there was like AI generated images of it prior, and dude, they were actually pretty close to what the final product looked like. But that's the world we live in now with the AI. You don't know what's what anymore.
Dude, was it the Google Nana Banana or whatever?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Google Banana, yeah.
Dude, the freaking there's a guy that's a J-Bug or Creative Bug, something like that. He's out of Hawaii, and he does a lot of like AI generators. He just did a highlight reel where it's like it's just him, and he took pictures.
J-Bug Creative.
Yeah. So he did
Dude,
a
his
picture.
stuff is cool,
Yeah,
man.
dude. And so then he had he had Nana Banana basically animate and do his whole he just had a picture of him standing still, right? Or I think, and then it reanimated him as like anime characters and all stuff, and it used his
stuff is good.
Yeah,
man.
he's been doing it for.
He's
deep
like
into it.
leading the charge in image and video generation for AI.
He just did a podcast with my other buddies out of the Lee brothers out of Honolulu, and he did a video. He was like one of the original guests or whatever, and they did a redo with him. And I guess he gets like death threats all the time.
Why?
Because he's
from
creating
like actual
AI.
photographers.
Yeah, I guess it must be from photographers.
Who
Who cares? Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
But it's just wild that that's like.
It's still his imagination, and it still takes work. I mean, granted, I don't really do much with AI, but I mean, still, I still like it when I see it. It's still cool. Yeah, it's still neat. So.
Unless you have a manual lens from 1950, like you're not
made in Japan, the original.
Do you even call yourself a photographer, Brett?
Dude, I like these new mics, man. This setup is cool. Yeah, last few years we had like boom mics coming in, and now I feel like we have a legit setup. We got a whole streaming Rode, like Streamcaster Pro.
You know what you need to get though? I'm just thinking about it because I run hot. I run really hot, and so like I don't know if you notice like my glasses.
You need like a fan. You need like a fan.
Well, no, you're gonna need.
We should just get some.
You need to get some
people fanning us
for the.
Oh
ears.
yeah, we do. Yeah. I do. I'll grab some from those guys. They have them for the headphones.
Yeah, for all the headphones. So you should bring them over. Not that I want. I mean, if you want to share my ear sweat,
I mean ear sweat. It's magical. It'll make you hear better recordings.
I just ruined it for everybody. After sorry, I'm sorry.
We broke in that pair of headphones for the next person on the podcast on the live stream.
These are now worth an extra 50 cents, man. It's quality right there.
Got a lot of great reviewers walking around. I can see kind of checking stuff out.
Let's chat with Ski.
You got Amos over there.
Yeah.
I forget the name of his channel, but he's a great reviewer. I forget the name of his channel, but he's great.
You know us. It's there's a lot of people here that from Australia. What's his name? He's out of Japan.
Oh yeah. No, that's him. That's Amos. Yeah. From Japan. But there's the Australian.
Lachlan. I don't think he's here.
Okay, no.
And then I think
Josh isn't here this year.
Josh isn't here this year. I was just chatting with him the other day, just in general, like. But it's funny. It's funny. Like I chat with you. I chat with Josh. I chat with a bunch of people. Yeah. And like I chat with Josh pretty regularly, and it's funny. We never talk about audio.
I mean, generally not. Like once you're friends with somebody, like actual in the real in IRL in the real world. I mean, you'll chat about audio a little bit. You talk about other stuff.
Yeah,
like,
we are talking about jiu-jitsu. We're talking about family kids.
Yeah,
and then like we talk. It's funny, Josh. We always talk about like cinema stuff, like camera, like cinema lenses. We got way into we dove deep on cinema lenses over the summer, and like
cinema lenses. Talk about an expense.
Well, those new. We're totally diving into a whole other topic. It's CanJam. We need to talk. But
CanJam. We're talking about
Lawas or the Lawas and
Lawas are cool.
Yeah, so that whole set you can get for like $1,100-$1,200 for the cinema lenses.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's like wild. There's a lot of these new lenses.
Yeah, I think you do see some stuff.
You take hits on certain quality, but like it's.
But for some stuff, a lot of stuff just goes for social media or YouTube only. So you don't need a $7,000 lens.
That's like
a Cook lens for 30 G's.
Like you get this as you're a photographer. Like so you look at your like you take a picture of a headphone or an amp or whatever, and you have it on your normal screen, right? And it's like you see all the details and it's so gorgeous. And you're like, oh man, and then you put it on Instagram or a social media thing, and like all the details get blown out. It's this tiny little thing on this thing, and like all the details, you can, even when you zoom in, it gets all like whatever. But it's like it doesn't hit the same. It's like God, you need to have.
It's true.
Like a proper screen for something. It almost makes me want to build a website just to have like my photos to be seen in like the proper way. You know, like in a bigger format. Like
it's a better way to display it for sure.
Sorry, we went off on a tangent.
Good. So,
what else is new? Like, I know the shit stuff they have all that new.
I haven't been following them, so that's my bad. I don't really know.
All I know is they have the new, like with fork beard. I think that's the new thing they've been doing.
That's what it's called?
I think it's called fork beard, and like it has like where you can like. It's the Viking thing, man. They're sticking with it.
I get it.
But it's like to integrate with all their stuff. So it's like you can like have it on your phone. You can like do the EQ on your phone.
Okay.
So it's like that kind of thing. I think that's
cool.
their new thing they've been doing. I've been seeing a lot about that. I'm trying to think of other stuff that's really cool. There's a lot of like these new technology headphones. There's one over here, like next to the source, like maybe two over from the source, like this new crazy looking, like almost AirPod Max looking things that look like ANC, but it's like a unique, brand. I've been seeing a lot of that in the show. That's what when I did a quick walk around. There's always like unique, like not your traditional hi-fi audiophile stuff here. That's kind of interesting. Like there's a shocks. You see the shocks over here. They have a whole booth, but you know the shocks are the ones that are like the bone conducting, runners things where you can.
Those are great for
it.
Fitness.
Yeah, and so they have a booth here. There's a bunch of stuff like that.
I saw Audma too, which is the Italian amplifier maker company. Dude, I reviewed one of their amps earlier this year. That thing was so sick. Like, but not only that, what was so cool about it was, okay, so it reminds me of sort of like the way the Phonitor has the ability to adjust the stage.
Yeah.
But like better.
The way you can do like the
crossover and crossfeed. Yeah, it's like a better way of adjusting it, so you can take headphones and like just. But instead of having clicks like the Phonitor did, you know, SPL, it's like you just keep turning, and it's like you're DJing your headphones, and you're like, and then just getting it just how you want the stage and to sound. It's really cool,
You're literally
man.
dialing it in.
Yeah, and that thing was like so powerful, you could power any headphone. That's it. So it's like a one and done. It's expensive. I think it's like $10,000 or $9,000 or something like that. But I mean, it is. If you're serious in the hobby, that's
the path. It seems
you could just buy one and be done.
I don't know how expensive the gear in your house is right now, but like, every time I look at my gear, sometimes I'm like, dang, man.
Yeah. I've been better about not buying as much stuff anymore.
Same. I've actually been focused on like more photography stuff, and like I'm trying to do that more, and like, because it's just weird. And it's also like, I was talking to somebody else about this. Like I once I found my niche, or like not niche, but like I found the things I love. Like and once I had that, I was like, okay. And so I get stuff in for review and stuff like that. You know, like, and it's like, unless it can beat that thing that makes me happy, like. Which is rare, and not because the thing isn't good. It's just because like I really like this other thing is like the thing that really gets me.
Gets you going.
It gets me, Dad.
Yeah.
What? Like that's the what I mean. So it's I'm happy, so I don't need to necessarily buy stuff. And then we're in a unique position where we get sent stuff, so it's like it's not as big of a deal.
Yeah,
but
I think that's probably for me. You know, when you do it
all the time.
Well, it's like also your job, and you get stuff sent to you, so you don't feel the need to buy it all the time. But when I didn't do this for work, I mean, I definitely felt more of a need to buy stuff. Yeah, because 100%. I wanted to experience it.
You know what's wild is I do have a product that I got, and I keep talking to ZMF about it, but it's not ZMF, it's the JDS Labs, the Element 4.
They're good. Yeah, they make good stuff.
Dude, that Element 4, they send it as a demo. So I have a demo unit, it's the clear knob one. And I'm trying to convince, I need to talk to JDS Labs about it, but I want them to see if they can collaborate with ZMF to do like a ZMF
like a
top.
wood.
Yes, dude. Or like
that'd be
stabilized.
Sick. That'd be sick.
With some purple LEDs.
Some burl stabilized. Oh,
like just, yeah, so like I'm trying to like, that's my dream right there. But that's a product that I'm actually planning on buying myself. Like that one is because it's so clean.
As long as I've known you, you've always had one of their products.
I love the JD. Dude, they're like one of the unsung heroes of the audiophile world.
Yeah.
And they're just not very. They don't really promote stuff. They're just kind of there, right? Like it's like they're not really like I don't think they've ever been to a CanJam really. I never see them like. You know what I mean? Like I never see them at like advertising. I don't ever see them like, and they're just a solid like product. Like everything they build, it's not like and the Element is very neutral. Like it's a very like get out of the way kind of a thing product. And it just, but the shape and aesthetic and build is just so nice for desktop, especially. Like I've been using it for gaming and just at my desk for editing videos and photos. And it's so nice just to be able to like reach up and and it has a parametric EQ you can do it, but you don't have to. Like,
but you can if you want.
Yeah, if you want. And and there's all these really cool features. It's just dope, man. Like I that's one I would say. It's never here at CanJams, but it's one of those products that I'm like, if I was to say like, oh, you know, it's an unsung hero, I'd say JDS.
Yeah.
They do some fantastic stuff.
I love ZMF too, man. I'm looking forward to talking to Zach at some point throughout this weekend.
He got a haircut.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw him yesterday.
He might be a sore subject.
I mean, he looks good. He looks nice.
He's a handsome fella, man.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, and I saw Bevan, and seem like they have a good setup. Actually, they're not too far from where we're at.
Out the door.
They're just really out this door over here to our right, which is cool because I can pop in and check them out when I get a break.
A cool person to get on too, maybe if it's a thing, but it's their product manager Catherine's really cool to talk to too. She actually does a lot of like rock shows. She's like she does the backstage stuff. She does rock shows and stuff. She does like really cool lady to talk to.
Hell yeah.
So you'd probably get along with her too. With
We can get them both on. Look at now that we have 4 mics this year.
Oh,
We
actually,
can
you
get
could do the whole
crazy.
GMF
We could do the whole
thing.
crew
You
if
get
they
Bevan,
wanted.
and then they have a couple of new product managers. Kevin's like their big other guy. It's really cool over there. Like just really crew. Their crew is just dope. Like it's one of the top-notch people, a group of people that like. Chat.
Yeah, and if there's somebody you want to hear from throughout the weekend, drop us a comment on the video or drop us a comment in the chat and let us know if there's a certain manufacturer or maker that you would like to hear from. So
I see Jason walking around the aisles. Stoddard.
Nice.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
Shit,
Shit Audio. Yeah.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, there's quite a, and I saw Woo Audio.
Yeah, Woo's running around. I saw
here.
he went to dinner with Justin last night.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of great makers and listeners here up in the house. So
that was the other thing. I was telling you earlier. Like one of the stories I was helping set up yesterday was like, and this was helping Justin around because I was getting ready to walk here to go help ZMF to like just hang out and chat.
Justin is Amps and Sound.
Yeah, Amps
just so
and
you
Sound.
guys know.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good. That's
Talking
what,
with friends. I got
I'm here.
acquainted.
That's why I'm here.
But like, so we went to lunch real quick, got some poke.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
It's delicious.
We
I know
literally
that.
saw, freaking amazing. And then, but we randomly saw Zach and Bevan just walking by in this random ass like food court, like at nowhere near here. Like it was just like, what the
really?
heck? Like what?
Great minds think
and
alike.
so that was pretty cool. But then I came back and Justin was like, "Hey, can you help me move some of these amps into the set up my booth?"
You're like, no, I had already ate too much. I just want to relax.
Like, oh god, be like, dude, those things are. They're heavy. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, his amplifiers are very heavy. They got a lot of iron in them.
He's got the new XL, which is like, I think it's like an 80, 90 pound amp. Like it's. But anyways, he's like, hey, can you take this over to the Abyss? So he's like, can you go drop this amp in DAC? He has the new A&K tube DACs. He has the kit ones, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so, and then he has his version that he put his own like iron in or whatever. But so, I'm like, oh sure. So I grabbed this like Nautilus. And I start walking around.
The ones that come in like a big, gigantic case that you should wheel.
Yeah, it's 100
carry.
pounds. So I'm like carrying this like 60, 70 pound amp.
How's your lower back feeling?
Oh, dude,
today?
my back's killing me.
Oh, yeah.
But I walk around
Can't
the whole
do that
thing.
in your 40s anymore, man.
And I walk all the way to CMF and all the way back, and then I come halfway back and I see, and I can't find the stupid Abyss. Not stupid. You know what I mean? Like I'm
can't
frustrated.
find their stand.
So I'm carrying this.
You're like, where are they?
So I see Ethan from Headfi, and I'm like, hey, where's the Abyss stuff? He's like, oh, it's over there.
You're like sweating and shaking.
Yeah.
Your arms are like burning.
Yeah,
You're like, where is this damn room?
Just
help me.
So I go past, and they're tied to the Woo room. So now it's Woo and Abyss.
Okay.
But I saw the Woo,
yeah.
so I saw Woo, and I saw like that, and I'm like, that's not Abyss. Like, and that's Woo, you know. So I'm looking around because they hadn't shown up yet, so they hadn't set up there. So I'm like,
okay.
I'm like,
Well, that makes sense. I think that sounds like Justin did it on purpose. That sounds like
sounds
Justin's
like
like,
Justin
let me just
Nah, I think
mess
he was
with
just-
Tyler.
yeah, it was just like so that's my funny story for setting up.
That is
yesterday.
funny.
Like,
Yeah, it's going pretty good though. We got a
Yeah.
pretty packed house right now. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys can hear this. We're
back-
not
it's
going to
okay.
have perfect audio all weekend because the reality is
it's a
we're on a
convention.
live showroom floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty large
Is this
setup.
considered a convention? What would this be?
Yeah,
Show?
yeah, show, convention, show and a convention.
Show and a convention.
Yeah.
Well, this is a show.
Yeah,
And that's a
well,
convention.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. I'll take that. Well, shoot. Let's see. So I guess we could wrap it up. I don't have any questions or anything, but and plus you're flying home today, so you got to go listen to stuff and check stuff out for a little
Go
bit.
say hi to people. It's funny, man. Like we talk about it every year, man. Like every year, it's like I'm not that excited to see the gear. Like as much as it's really cool. I
but
love
yeah.
seeing the gear. Like,
It's
but
all
at
about
the show, like it's all about
the people.
Like
yeah.
I only get to see you every so often.
Yeah.
I only get to see Zach and Bevan like once to twice a year.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to burn it, but there's a potential cool thing. Not product, but from ZMF. There might be something cool we should ask.
Say it and have them bring it on the stream if you can share
It's
it.
not a product, so it's like, but there's
okay.
a new thing that they might be doing, which might be yeah.
Sick.
So, but yeah, like just I don't want to like spoil it, but like, and they might not. They're still thinking about it, but there's. Sorry, this was like a private thing I meant to talk about. Now it's live streamed.
Now you've all heard it live from Tyler. Oh, you want to share your YouTube channel with the
that's
group?
Tyler's Eclectic. I mean, it's not a big
Tyler's
deal, man.
Eclectic, so it's the same as what we got on the screen here, and that's also his IG handle. So you can follow him here, and then this is my IG handle. You can follow me on Instagram. I don't have a YouTube because I do this Sources AV's YouTube. I do have a personal YouTube, but not very active on it. This is the one I'm active on. And then you can see our socials for the Source AV up at the top, too. We got a little fancy this year. We made like rotating colors.
I like
and,
how it came in too.
You know,
Like,
yeah, it's kind of neat. Yeah, want to see how fancy? Watch. Well, Tyler out. Tyler in. Real fancy time.
Yeah, man. It's really cool.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's dope stuff.
I'll play the bicycle horn for him. Get a little. Thank you. We'll accept that. Thank you very much.
You know, yes, definitely. The show's looking good, man.
So, you know, what we'll do, guys, is we got about 14, 15 viewers or something right now live. So just stay tuned to this channel. I think we're going to get Head Audio on here. They may have something to share with us new coming out in the near future. They may not be able to show it, but there's some exciting stuff happening in their world, and talk about maybe some of their other current headphones and what they got going on, and speakers and pro versus consumer grade gear. And you know, just stay tuned to this channel. Once we can get back into HeadFi again, because it keeps booting me out and then requiring a code every single time. Once we can get in there, what our plan is to continue to drop the link to the next stream in the impressions thread of CanJam 2025 impressions. So that way you guys can see it, you'll know about it. We'll try to do that like 5 minutes before we go live, or 10 minutes before we go live. And that way you just know, check this out, click this link. Or you could just subscribe to this channel and you'll get an alert every time we go live, and then you can just join us and come hang out and watch videos, and feel free to ask questions, because, you know, we love talking to each other and to manufacturers, but also we're here for your questions to be answered by the manufacturers, you know, when we bring them on, or the makers. You know, could be related
That's actually
to
the coolest thing.
Yes,
you get a cool interaction that you don't normally get.
You get access. You get actual legit
as
access.
An audience. You can
as an audience, you can be a part of it. You can get your questions asked within reason. You know. So stay tuned to us all day today.
Or not?
Oh, I love pineapple on pizza, man. I'm Italian, and I love pineapple on pizza.
And with jalapeno too.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
Not really. Does
My stomach doesn't much
like
love
it,
it,
but
yeah, it is tasty. But so stay tuned. We'll be going live today and tomorrow, and you got anything else before we wrap it up?
man, I think this was beautiful. Like,
this is a great kickoff, as always, my brother. I love you, bud.
Love being around.
Hell
and
yeah.
kicking it with you, man.
Always fun.
Good time.
Always fun. You guys just need to move to Reno, man. You got the data center is going. You just move. You guys just need to move. So that way.
We both work from home, so I mean, I guess technically. I don't know. We were eyeballing Hawaii though, man.
Dude, Hawaii would be so beautiful.
The school system is not the best. That's the only issue, man. So
it's true, but it's the same in Nevada.
Everywhere we look.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, sorry.
But no,
we have regular conversations.
We
while
do.
doing like audio shows.
I mean, this is because we're friends in the real world, so you know. All right, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be coming back. Oh, always, brother. Take care.